of the NBA. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Kendrick Nunn. Jimmy Butler is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the two guard. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the five, roaming the paint. It'll be the Heat off the tip. To the middle, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's Drummond. Another shot. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. And they're on the break. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by James. Now here's Drummond. Knocked loose. Stolen by Robinson. Outside Butler. From outside, off the mark. James finds Caldwell Pope. Drummond in the post. With 2 seconds left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angle.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out front. They're up by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Caruso. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Heat, we've got Hero. Bielitsa is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dragic, and it's Adebayo in at the center position.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball. And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
Dragic taking his time here. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 4 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They were a determined team in the second quarter, and you saw it come across on the scoreboard. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the... And that'll do it for us, the third...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Schroeder with the ball. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And stolen by James. Down low. Stolen by Nunn. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
Miami shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
Free throw, good Butler.
And, you know, you can see and even feel the drive and passion Butler plays with. He's an effective two-way player who just loves to compete.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Andre Drummond. Heat also with a sub. Strus is checked in.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
The Heat with the lead. Butler feeling out of it. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
Davis.
James left side. 3/4 of play in a close game here. It's the Heat. They're up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth, they've got Jimmy Butler, Iguodala out there with Adebayo. And there's Dragic, and it's Hero in at the 2. Puts it up. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. Great D that time from Hero.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Order passes to Kuzma. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Butler. Fires from deep. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did our thing tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys. Basketball is a game of runs, and they got some great scores, but in the end, we did what we were supposed to do.
You got the last run, and that's what matters. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.